All rise.
You may be seated.
Well, Your Honor, in the matter of Martin Nyakundi and Mary Mura against Hot Chicken Fries Restaurant. So the couple sues the restaurant for food poisoning and demands 200,000 compensation for the damage.
Let's see that. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Your Honor.
So you two went out, had a meal, gotten well, and complained.
Yes, Your Honor. We took our dinner at Hot Fries Chicken, and later that evening we experienced a similar symptoms, Your Honor.
Lots of stomachache
Yes.
and vomiting.
Exactly.
Do you have any proof that you ate at the restaurant said?
Yes, Your Honor, I do. I have a confirmation message of the payment I made, as well I have the video of us enjoying the
Yes,
meal,
Your Honor.
as well as the receipt, Your Honor.
Good. Was it your first time eating there?
No, Your Honor. That has been our favorite spot for quite a long time, Your
But
Honor.
not after you got fired.
And I got fired for a reason there.
You did not want my fiancé to continue
Your
working
Honor,
there. So
Your
that you
Honor,
can keep your relative
for
over there and take his
Meat
job.
in my bag so that
Your
I can
Honor,
be fired.
the defendant, Mr. Nyakundi here, used to work in my restaurant a few months ago until he was caught stealing chicken from the restaurant.
Stealing!
And
But
selling
you
them
want the
outside.
job, you cannot
Can you
steal
in my
anything.
bag?
Order,
You
order,
did so because you
order.
wanted to fire me.
Martin,
Yes, Your Honor.
you used to work at the restaurant before you got fired for allegedly stealing chicken?
Yes, Your Honor. I worked there for 4 good years.
4 years.
Yes, Your
That's
Honor.
quite long, and you got fired because of a chicken.
Allegedly, Your Honor. I did not steal the chicken. He planted in my bag so that his relative can
Wait a
get
minute,
My
my job.
fiancé is not a
Good,
thief.
good. Wait, do you have any proof that he stole the chicken?
Sadly, Your Honor, I do not. Back then, I had not installed CCTV cameras in my kitchen area because I never thought someone would steal from me.
So you have no proof to show that my fiancé...
But I caught you red-handed.
Can you prove to the court
That
that
Maybe I don't have the
you
evidence, but it is
stealing
true
my
that
chicken?
I saw
Nothing is
you.
true, you're just
Oh,
laughing.
You lied.
Peter, I don't like your tone. Please, calm down.
Sorry, sir.
Martin,
Yes, Your Honor.
you talk in plural. They. Who are they? I got your manager only. Who's they?
Your Honor, people around him. I have a friend who still works there and told me everything. Your Honor.
That is a lie, Your Honor.
It's true.
This young man...
You know very well that you fired me because you wanted your cousin who recently graduated from...
It is
Secure
because
the
of your
job.
stealing.
That's
Because
why
you
you-
stole from me, that is why I fired you.
Oh,
I
come
could
on.
not tolerate
Prove to the
indiscipline
court that I
in my
stole.
kitchen,
You
Your Honor.
order, please.
You can't.
Order. Forget about the stealing. There's no evidence to that.
Right, sir.
Let's talk about the restaurant and the food poisoning.
Sir, I have evidence of how many people ate.
Wait. It's my court. I got it.
Yes, sir.
I want to understand about your supplies and your storage.
Sir.
Exactly.
The issue is about poisoning.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, we buy chicks, a few month old chicks, and we take them to our poultry farm where we grow them, and when they're ready to be slaughtered.
No,
then
come
we
on.
bring
Why are
them.
you not
Why are
talking
you
about
not
your
telling the
freezer?
truth?
You're not talking about
And
your freezer.
putting the
that was
chicken in the
broken
bucket.
And storing the chicken in the bucket. Sorry, Your Honor.
We're still talking about the supplies. Peter, give me that. What were you talking about? Getting the chicks?
We have our own poultry farm, sir, where
you
we
have a slaughter farm as well?
no, we slaughter them ourselves in the restaurant.
At the restaurant?
Yeah, but we have people who are qualified for that, sir.
There's no qualification to that unless it's a slaughterhouse.
Well, sir, we have people that do that exactly as it is supposed. We observe every requirement, sir. Every health requirement, sir. We do
You
observe
observe
it.
no hygienic.
Approved by the health?
Yes, sir. We even have the certificate right here. It is right here, sir. The certificate is right here.
No, this is not what I'm asking for. I'm asking approval of the state for you to be slaughtering chickens yourselves.
Well, sir, it is...
You have no approval. That's why
You
you're
don't have it.
stammering.
right, sir.
He doesn't have it.
And about the poisoning, it must be something to do with the storage.
Exactly.
They
Your Honor.
preserve the chicken in the bucket.
In the bucket and fill the buckets with water.
That's not right, sir.
They have not yet prepared the freezer.
We ate
actually
the chicken
don't
from the
use
bucket.
Oh, you
That's
have a
what-
freezer.
Well, it's broken at the moment, but we do have
You
it.
store chicken in buckets.
We did, sir, but just for a few weeks. For only 2
just
weeks.
a
But
few
what about
weeks.
the people who had been contaminated by your
But
chicken?
actually,
we are
sir,
one
the
of them.
same day, 29 people ate from our restaurant, and it's only the 2 of them that came back to
Do
come.
you want to
Don't
know
give us
why?
that.
Do you want to? I
It
can
is
tell
because
you.
you gave them certificate of free meal.
Martin.
Sorry, Your Honor. Sorry.
Your Honor.
Martin,
Yes.
you're suing of food poisoning, contaminated food from his restaurant. Do you have any letter from a doctor, any medical profession certifying that you went for treatment because of your problem?
Yes, Your Honor. I do have a letter
Can
from
you see
the
that? A letter
from the county health officer who inspected his restaurant and of course approved that his restaurant had
Martin.
committed multiple violations.
Martin,
Yes,
I
Your Honor.
did ask for a letter from a doctor. We'll come to the health officer. At the moment, I'm asking for a letter from the doctor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can I have the letter
Yes,
from
I
the
do
doctor
have, Your
first?
Honor. Is it this one?
Yeah, I think it's.
Get this back to him.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor. That is a letter from the doctor who treated my wife and I. And the doctor confirmed that indeed what we had was food poisoning from his
The
restaurant, the
contaminated
chicken
food.
that was served at his restaurant.
Your Honor.
I know this doctor.
Your Honor.
I know this doctor. He's a credible doctor. They went to college with my wife.
Your Honor, as you can see in the file, the doctor said that the food was so contaminated that it gave us bacteria.
Your
Yes.
Honor.
And the bacteria can cause mental illness.
Your
Exactly,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Honor, that same evening, the 2 of them went to sing and dance in the rain.
What?
I believe that is what got them sick, not our food. And when they were out there, I believe they ate some foodstuffs out there.
We only ate kachumbari and
Yes.
boiled egg. And the doctor said the boiled egg
Miss
cannot.
Mora, is it true you went dancing and singing in the rain?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, we did. But we did that because we were celebrating our 3rd anniversary, Your Honor.
Your Honor, and that's when he actually probed the question and I said yes.
But still, that makes you go under the rain. What about if it's a cold, a flu that got you guys down?
But Your Honor, the reason why we are sick, it's not because of the flu.
Yes.
It's because of the contaminated chicken that he gave us.
So
Yes,
them
and you
playing
can
outside
confirm.
in the rain, it shows the responsibility. Maybe it's out there what they ate. Maybe they did not even wash their hands.
Your
out
Honor,
there. So
we used the fork and the
You
knife.
can confirm.
Kamau, you mentioned them having eggs and kachumbari.
Exactly, and he had said that they didn't eat anything else besides
no,
eating.
you're lying.
So
The
they are
doctor
lying.
wrote in the report that it does not.
No, you're lying.
The boiled
You're lying.
egg.
Who's
Order,
lying
please.
here?
Normally
Order.
prepares chicken.
Kamau, you mentioned eggs and kachumbari.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree to that?
Yes, Your Honor. But
You did eat eggs and kachumbari.
Yes, Your Honor. But in the report, the doctor states that it's not the boiled egg that caused us to be sick.
Exactly. Yes, it
At
was
the
chicken.
beginning, I thought they said it's about poultry style products and dairy products.
Exactly.
And egg
Now the
cannot-
bacteria that actually caused food poisoning. What was the name? Campylobacter bacteria.
It's okay, I have it here, I have it here.
That is the bacteria that caused food
And
poisoning.
it's not found in the egg, Your Honor.
Yes.
So both chicken and eggs are both from a poultry mills.
But Peter,
sir,
the doctor's report certify
We
it's
have
not the
proof.
egg.
right, sir.
Give me something else.
So I have a waiter from my restaurant who can also attest.
Now, you talked about the supply.
Yes.
I want to know something. They mentioned a broken freezer.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't exactly get the whole concept or the whole report on that. I want to know about the freezer. What was it about the freezer they mentioned?
Sir, the only reason that we delayed to repair the
Was
freezer...
your freezer broken?
Yes, sir.
And you stored chicken in buckets?
Right, sir, but we used ice. What they saw...
and the doctor said poorly stored chicken develop these, or they are suitable to these bacteria growth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Exactly, Your Honor. That is the doctor's report.
Your Honor, the water that they say that they saw, it was just melted ice. It wasn't water.
That's not even hygienic. What are you?
Oh, Peter, let me school you.
Sir.
Melted ice turns into water. Unless you wish to tell us it was liquid ice.
Not really, Your Honor.
And now you can speak.
So, from what I get, the poor storage of chicken, the ice was already melting. That means it was a warm atmosphere. It is not conducive. It's not the right.
Well, sir, they only got it they only caught it at that time that it had melted. When it melts, it's
get it
replaced.
twice. We didn't need to get it twice.
Right, sir. But it was going to be replaced. It is always replaced. Oh. And the fact that we know that our refrigerator does not work, sir.
You mentioned a witness.
Yes, sir.
Kindly tell him to step forward. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. No.
Kindly tell us your name and your role at the Hot Chicken Fries Hotel.
Your Honor, my name is Dennis Kamau. I'm a waiter at Hot Fries Chicken Restaurant.
Are you related to the manager?
No, Your Honor, we're not related.
You had to think about it.
Yeah, not related.
Martin. So, away from the relation with your good manager, what's your understanding, or what can you tell us about the couple standing in front of us?
Your Honor, I don't know much about the couple, but what I can say is about Martin here. Ever since he got fired, he has been trying different ways to get back at us.
Oh, come on, you're
Now
lying.
you're just lying.
Martin,
It's true.
Martin,
This is the man who was hired after I was fired, Your Honor.
Martin, please. Martin has been trying to get back at us, like as Hot Chicken Fries.
Yes, yes.
So when you say us, what exactly do you mean?
I mean the restaurant that I work in, Martin being Peter being my boss, Hot Fries Chicken. So ever since he was fired, he claimed that he was framed, of which we didn't even frame him. It was his recklessness that got him fired.
This is ridiculous. He's lying, Your Honor. He's
Martin,
lying.
I'll hold you.
Sorry,
in
Your
content, of course. Oh, Mr. Kamau. You say that it was his recklessness and that got him fired.
Yes,
And you got hired after he was fired.
exactly. He played around with his job and he lost it himself.
You know all that, but yet you are not hired by them.
I wasn't hired by then, but Mr. Peter told me
Away
about
from
it.
that, so what do you tell us about Mr. Martin?
Mr. Martin is a bitter person. Ever since he was fired from our restaurant, he's been trying different ways to make us pay him, to make Mr. Peter pay him for firing him.
Good. Give me a way. Give me one of the many ways. For instance.
Okay, before I start, Mr. Peter used to tell me that Martin used to come drunk. He used to steal chicken from the restaurant.
Exactly.
And that is some of the small
Martin,
issues.
let him explain himself. Please.
Yes, those are some of the things he used to do at his restaurant. And he never took his job seriously. And that's why Mr. Peter had to fire him and hire me. I'm a qualified person, sir. I went to school.
You don't drink?
I don't drink. I am a sober person. I don't drink. I don't do all those
Good
things.
for you. You don't drink, you don't steal. Yeah. Good for you. My question to you. You say he's been trying to get back.
Yes, Your Honor.
at you.
Yes.
Give me an instant. What is he done? What is he done? Away from this time that he's suing the restaurant, tell me of any other incident.
Your Honor, in fact, there's a time I was about to close the restaurant. Then he came in with his friend, Martin with his friend. They were very drunk.
You're lying.
You guys were drunk.
You're lying.
To add to it,
Martin, let me talk.
To add to it, Your Honor, they came in, started bossing me around, telling me how he was employed there before me, how he knew everything, and told me to go and make fish and
I knew everything.
Martin.
No. Please, let me talk. He started bossing me around. It was late at midnight. Bossed me around, told me to go to the kitchen to prepare some food for him. Your Honor, walikuwa wengi. There were a lot. Him and his friend, so drunk and disorderly. So what do? I was all alone. I went to the kitchen. I took my time to prepare nice fish, not even fish, chicken and chips.
Food.
Your Honor,
nice.
chicken and
Martin.
chips. It was so clean.
I'll send you out of court.
Sorry,
It was so clean, Your Honor. I do my best, my work. I went to school for catering.
Very good, sir.
So when I deal with things to do with the chicken and chips, I normally try my best to do my best because so many guys have given me tips for that.
Right.
Dirty fingers.
So he's the one.
Meal with
He's the
oily
one.
chips.
Martin.
Sorry.
He's the one.
This is your case, and you gotta make me throw it out.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Please, take me serious.
So I did my job. I prepared the chips and the kuku. I gave it to them. Then out of nowhere, while I was in the kitchen, he started shouting my name. Come out, come out. When they came out, I was like, what's happening? Martin pointed a cockroach. All of a sudden, a cockroach appeared. In my very hygienic food, a cockroach appeared.
Hygienic.
He tried to frame me with a cockroach. So imagine, in fact, one of his friends was forcing me to eat that cockroach. If it were not for Martin, to stop him.
Why are you lying?
No, I'm not lying, it's
Wait
true.
a minute. Martin, is it true what he's saying?
Sir, it is very true. We even have the footage in our CCTV cameras.
Martin, can you confirm this? Is it true you planted a cockroach in your own food? Martin,
Yes, Your Honor.
and you tried to force him to eat it?
No, I didn't. Your Honor, I did not.
You say...
Your Honor, we have
not.
He did
Your
not
Honor, we
do
have it in
anything.
our
In fact,
footage,
Yes, Your
in
Honor.
our CCTV.
One of his friends forced me to eat the cockroach.
And you stopped my friend from doing
No,
that.
You're saying
Martin is the one who stopped it and said
Yes,
it was
I did.
bad for business. Your Honor, he even threatened to sue.
But
to
for
sue Hot
business,
Fries for
Martin?
negligence.
But for business.
Oh, Your Honor, I did not say that. I only stopped my friend from doing whatever he was doing. I didn't say that. He's lying, Your Honor.
That was so very nice of you. Your Honor, the only reason that he dropped the charges is because he knew that we had the footage in our CCTV cameras. If not, he would have come to sue us.
Oh, come on, you're lying.
Why else did you drop the charges then?
I didn't drop the charges, and that's why we are here.
That is not why we are here. We are not here because of the cockroach. We are here because of some different allegations, which are also not true.
You know, first of all, I did not sue you for the cockroach. I did not do that.
Because you knew that we had the footage and all the evidence. We had it all, and he could not deny the evidence. That is why he decided to change the allegations. Yeah, Your Honor. That is why he changed his allegations.
What
and
allegations?
as Mr. Kamau here said, this young man here he's unbelievable.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's a liar. He has anger issues.
Your Honor.
He's bitter.
Anger management issues.
He's bitter. He's bitter. Look.
Hey.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Hey.
So, you can
Martin,
see.
I'm tired of warning you.
And it's not just him. It's
I'm
the
tired
whole
of
couple.
warning you, Martin.
As they say, birds of the same feathers flock together. Just look at both
Speak
of
out
them.
of what you know.
Peter,
not of
Peter,
what
Peter,
you say.
Peter.
Look at that.
Peter,
Sir.
let me have this. Martin, you also had mentioned about the chicken in the bucket, which you accepted too. You
Pardon,
agreed
sir?
to that. You agreed you used to store your chickens in the buckets with water.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With ice, sir.
I said
Ice?
water.
Ice or
I
water?
said water.
Yes, sir. But it was only for 2 weeks, sir. Until we
It doesn't matter.
What
One
about
day,
the people
one
who you
chicken.
fed with your contaminated...
Martin,
Your
Sorry,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, here I have a report of the day that they came to eat in our restaurant and how many people ate from our restaurant the same day. You can have a look, sir.
I'll look at that later. Martin, back to you.
Yes, Your Honor.
You had said you had a report on the chicken, the bucket, the report from this county health officer.
Exactly, Your Honor.
Can I have that, please?
And Your Honor, that report...
Martin. Yeah, I see here the chicken somewhere in this freezer, somewhere in the bucket. Your hotel has got such a good rating, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
We are the best serving restaurant in the town, sir.
Exactly. Exactly.
No,
We provide the
what
best
about the
We are
doctor's
certified,
report?
sir.
What about
What about the doctor's
Excuse me.
report?
it's written there? It's true.
Excuse me, did I ask all that? I just said you have a good rating.
Thank you, sir.
From a hotel which is in court over food poisoning, 6 out of 10 is quite a rating.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You say you're the best in town.
Yes, sir.
You rate yourself with numbers of customer,
Yes, sir.
the decor. How do you rate yourself?
Well, sir, here you can see even this in a span of two weeks, how many people we've been able to serve, how many people have come to eat from our restaurant. And even from the same day that they came to eat in our restaurant, there are very many people who ordered the same meal, the same exact meal, chicken. And out of all of those people, it's only the 2 of them that came back to complain. No one else came to complain, sir. So if asked, I'd say there's some cheeky business going on.
Do you want
here,
to know
sir.
why?
Yes.
Because they're afraid they
Exactly.
can sue you. They did not know they can come and sue you in
Did
front
you
of
ask
court.
Exactly. Or
Your
maybe
Honor, can
you
I say
gave them
something?
certificate of free meal.
Exactly.
That is a lie,
That's
sir.
what you
I
did.
didn't know
Wait,
that.
That's what we normally
was
do.
that? A certificate of free meal.
Certificate
Yes.
of free meal, Your Honor.
What is that?
Sir, it's just a card here that we give our customers just in case they come to complain. And we only give them this card after we have consulted and after
And they are entitled to a free meal? Can I see that?
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Sir, this only happens.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Is it a government approved thing or is just a thing from your management?
Well, sir, all the restaurants, all the big restaurants in town do that.
So it's a catering thing or what?
Yes, exactly.
Never seen any one of these before.
It happens, sir.
I haven't eaten to come for free meals.
Well, sir, this only happens in rare occasions. When a customer comes back to complain, then we carefully investigate. And if it is realized that it is true that maybe we messed up in a way.
Exactly.
And
in
maybe
this
you
case,
messed up.
you messed
Yes.
up.
Maybe you sent some people to hospital.
No, it happens rarely, sir.
Maybe you got some admitted.
And they were scared. They were
You
going
can really mess, don't you know?
Well, it's very rare, sir.
Very rare.
And in this particular,
You served as
it's
contaminated
the food.
food.
That you served
Martin.
that was contaminated.
Back to you, Peter. You talk about the people you've been serving.
Sir.
You've got a record?
Yes, sir. Right
Can
here.
I see that, please?
Here.
Can I get that, please? You're busy,
Yes, sir, we are.
but it was difficult for you to buy a freezer.
Well,
You had
sir,
to think it over time and again,
yeah, we were thinking of whether to repair it or whether to get a new one,
but
sir.
you're busy making money.
Right, sir.
And in the process of consideration, it affected us.
Yes. Exactly.
Lies. Lies, Your Honor.
What do you know?
Why
They're
is
lying.
there?
Mr. Kamau,
You're lying.
can
You
you
only-
step down?
You only had there reason.
Step down.
You know nothing.
Just because you're the
I've
relative.
been there longer than you.
Martin,
Hygiene.
Thank you.
you served 1,435 customers in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
No complaints.
Exactly, sir.
Your Honor, as I was saying, there are complaints, but the customers are scared to
Out
come.
of 1,435,
Sir, how would she know
only
that?
2 came back to complain.
Exact,
They
only
were
two.
scared. And they did not know that they can be
Did
able
you
to
have
sue
a
them.
meeting with them to ask them whether they were scared or not?
No, maybe you gave them
Excuse
that.
me, excuse me. Let's have
certificate
a
of
good
yours.
language. You don't ask, sir. Don't say such.
I'm sorry, sir.
I see here you had 108 customers, 45 ate chips, 16 ate chicken, and chips, 18 had rice and stew, 29 had rice and chicken. That's the food, Martin, you had.
Exactly, sir.
And that's within the same period.
That was the same, that actually is from the same day that they ate in our restaurant, sir.
Martin,
20
what a number, don't you think?
Oh, yes, it is, Your Honor, but
Yeah, Martin.
Actually, they are basing their arguments on a maybe, or maybe people were scared, or all that, sir. But the facts are right there, sir. 29 people ate what they ate, exactly what they ate. And then the other 16, they ate chicken and chips.
No,
and
come on.
none of them came
what
back to
about the
complain.
We have
doctor's
the doctor's
confirmation
report.
report
Well, we don't know about
that the poisoning we had was out of chicken, your chicken?
From your contaminated restaurant.
What can you say about that?
Sir,
The report.
Sir, what I can say about that is that our chicken was perfectly good. I believe this case is not about, food poisoning. It is personal because you got fired. That is why we are here.
Listen, this is ridiculous. What person are you talking about?
What's ridiculous is the fact that out of 1,645 customers, only the two of you are here. And the fact that we have an
Yes,
issue with you
we are here
shows the
and
fact
we
that
have evidence
you're here to
that
make
your
an
chicken is contaminated. And that is why we are here.
I've listened enough of you. I've heard it all. You're seeking for compensation of half a 200,000.
200,000, sir.
You're seeking for compensation of 200,000 Kenya shillings
Yes, Your Honor.
from the restaurant, from medical bills, lost works, pains and suffering, and punitive damages.
Indeed, Your Honor.
How long did you stay in hospital?
I was treated and I was left to go home, Your Honor. But my wife was admitted for 2 days, Your Honor.
Both of you know each other. Did you at least try to talk it out, settle out of court?
Yes, Your Honor, I tried. I tried to explain that to him, but he simply ignored me and
Sir, he did not try to talk to me.
I did.
The day that he came out yelling. And the first thing he did
I
when
did,
he
and
came
you-
inside, sir, was to accuse me of trying to kill him and his fiancée.
Come on,
And
you walked
I
out
did
on
not
me.
want to pick out a fight with him. That is why I decided to walk out, because he did not come to present an argument. He came to fight. He wanted to pick a fight. So I walked out because I did not want to pick a fight with him.
My fiancé is not a violent man.
Yes, I'm not. Not a violent
You
person.
just can't pick a
You're not
fight.
a violent person. Have you seen yourself in the court
And do you know you wanted...
People, from what I get, was it not for the bad history, bad blood between you two? Maybe you could have settled to something. I see even you tried to offer him some money at a point.
Well, yes, I did. But it was only to save the reputation of my company, or of my restaurant, sir.
Did you know about his bills, how much they had amounted to?
No, but I asked him how much he wanted, and he offered a figure. He said I should pay him 100,000.
And you were down with that? Were you ready to settle for that?
No, not really, sir. We were considering it because we did not want him going to the other customers and bragging about how we had mistreated and
As for you,
mishandled
Martin,
him.
as much as you might have got a food poisoning and got sick from eating from the restaurant, I see a lot of bitterness in you. I see you really see a chance here to get back at them, and you're not losing it. You're really going for it.
No, Your Honor.
Oh, come on. I can read it through. I can read you through.
And actually,
Your
sir,
Honor.
It's okay. You have a chance. You are right. You got all the reasons. But I believe maybe people should have come to an agreement way before you came to these offices.
Your Honor.
Have you heard of anything about arbitration, where you talk, you people with history, you know each other, you could have settled this, but you decided not.
Well, sir, he actually had agreed.
I'm sorry, it's too late now. I think we just have to go with what we have. And I can't deny. It's in the doctor's report, a credible doctor, I know her. And they got affected and infected from eating from your restaurant. Martin,
Yes.
Mara, you
Yes,
went
Your
out
Honor.
dancing in the cold, got trained on. You didn't have a change of clothes, you didn't wash your hands. It's all about bacteria. It's a storm, it's a food poisoning.
Well, Your Honor, as I said, we simply did that because we were celebrating our 3rd anniversary, Your Honor.
And you decided to go and dance in the rain.
Just like in the movies, Your Honor.
Oh, just like in the movies. It doesn't happen in real life. It's unapplicable in real life. Just like in the movies. Just in the movies. Oh. I find the figure you're asking for a bit exorbitant. I don't think I'll go with it. It's a little too exorbitant. Oh, 200,000. And you already spent 100,000 on your medical job loss.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, in the matter of Martin Nyakundi and Mary Mura against the hot chicken fries, the court has found the restaurant liable for negligence. Mr. Peter, as much as you try to say they didn't wash your hands, the doctor's report, a professional doctor's report with a stamp, certifies the infection would have only come from contaminated chicken, an undercooked chicken. And you are lucky. Was it that the health officer pursued this? Maybe you would have got to a restaurant. You don't go slaughtering chickens. You're not a professional to that. You don't saw chicken just like that. It's white meat. Any food should be handled right. The Constitution of Kenya has it very clear. The handling of food, contamination, and, it's your reliability, it's your work as a restaurant to observe all this. You're making money, they're your customers. You need to have care for them. It's not about just making money, taking all the time before you repair, taking all the time before you decide whether it's a new one or it's a repair. And you talk about your good Kamau, the waiter. Is he a waiter or a cook? He says of his good cooking. I saw his nails. God, please, when you come to court, please, no, we don't only look at the papers, we look at you, we listen to you. The body language, the psychology, you need to step up your game.
Yes, sir.
You see you're the best restaurants in town?
Yes, sir.
Please, step up, make it be the best. And as for you, Nyakundi and Mura, and everybody else, your health is your health. It's not about getting sick and getting paid. It's not about the restaurant doing everything. The restaurant makes a very small food, a very small step, and it's about you doing the bigger one, taking care of yourself. Eat your health. Wash your hands. Don't go dancing in the cold. No matter how romantic you might think it is, hell, maybe it's a youth thing going on with you, but please, it's your health. You got trained on, you got cold. You need to be more careful. You should have complained when you saw the chicken was still pink and not cooked. You should have noticed all that. Maybe you were even drunk. But all said, your health is your pride, and money is health. It's wealth. Take care of yourself. Don't take things lightly. You might not wash your hands and you end up spending or even losing it, losing your own life. But as for the management of the restaurant, I found you reliable, and I order the couple to be paid 200,000. And not more than 3 months. My judgment.
All right.
We did it! We did it! No, thank you.
Well, the session has just ended. You're free to go.
Thank you.